Church in Detroit, that's where I was born. And then when we landed here in '67, we came to Braid in the family church. And I thank God for that. Because it's here that I found the Lord. Braid. I should say he found me. So I'm going to introduce this celebration with I'm a man of God. And if you don't know me that way, that's okay, because I'm undercover most of the time as an architect. Seriously. So I catch people off guard and introduce them to the Lord. And it works. Many people know the Lord before they can find out anything other than who I am as an architect. And next thing they know, they're knowing the Lord. Entry that mentions my mom. And I've journaled for years. I have piles of them because I walk in God. Lord, I am so overwhelmed with work. I need your help. What's wrong, Lord? What's happening, Lord? I'm so tired and overwhelmed. And the Lord is introducing something to me that I didn't know about was going to happen. They are like sheep without a shepherd. I am their shepherd. Teach them to follow me. You follow me. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. This is Jesus talking. I know the Father very well, of course. Trust me to show you how to walk with the Father. He loves you and so do I. You can trust him, trust me with all your burdens, all your work, all your relationships. Your mother will be fine. I have her in the palm of my hand. She is mine and I am hers for many years now. She has known me for a long time, even when she didn't think she did. She has long trusted me. She is in good hands in mine.
Sister, my oldest sister, my bossy sister, and to tell me what to do, sister. And that's who I'm going to miss. That sister who took all the roles on for her baby sister. And I'm going to miss that. I love her dearly. She's within my heart, and she's in my hands. I'm looking for her son, Donald. Is Donald here?
Hasn't made it yet.
Now, he may come in. He's supposed to be here. He loves his mom dearly, and I'm bringing it home to you. We all grieve in different ways, and we all will miss her in a different way. And I'm saying to you today, that's my big sister. And when I was ill, she took over as a big sister. Sitting across from me, talking to me, sharing with me, directing me, and loving me. And that's what I know about her most. The love that she gave to her family, her niece, her other niece, her nephews, and her children. And her church. She loved her church. She is known for being a musician of all things. And I remember when my sister played that tuba. Is it tuba or tubu? The big instrument. When she was in high school, in the marching band. And I can remember that. And she had all kinds of talents and skills along the way, building her life, living her life, and sharing her life. And that's what I want to say much. My sister loved her church. She came out of Detroit when she came to Toledo. She played the piano in several churches in Detroit, Michigan, before she came to Toledo, to Brayton United Methodist Church on West Woodruff and Ross, and started playing that organ with the pipes. I call it the pipe organ. And she played that. Then she came to this church when she came back to Toledo, and she played again the organ. So many of you know that she played the piano. and that she sang in choirs. But she also was an organist. And that's important, because many times we skip over that organ, and we play the piano and we sing in a choir. She was also very talented. She was also an actress. She was in the theater on Upton Avenue. So she was busy in the city. And it began to decline, as they say. We went to see her one day, her church. Reverend Dancer, the choirs, all those went to see her, and they sang the songs, I think about 13 of them, that she loved the most. But they said, while she wouldn't open her eyes, she could hear. That the last part of your sensory perceptions is your hearing. And we know that she heard us. And we know, Mattie, you're hearing us today. And we love you dearly, and we're going to miss you. Thank you.
I'm Mattie's brother Charles, and I'm going to come at this in a little different angle. One of the things I used to do when I was teaching school was tell people to place things in terms of time and space. So why are we here in this particular time and place? Well, it starts a little bit like this. Mattie was born in Anderson, Indiana. Helen and I was born in Louisville, Kentucky. The three of us later were moved to Cleveland, Ohio. And it was in Cleveland that I learned how to, the game of pay or play. See, what that boils down to is Mattie was trying to court. In order for her to do that, she had to pay me, else I was going to go tell. So now, I just heard the first chuckles. That's the essence of Mattie. And if you don't understand that she was about joy, happiness, and laughter, you didn't know Mattie.
All right.
So that's what I'm going to talk to you about.
Yes.
Later on, the family would move from Louisville, Kentucky to Covington, Kentucky, as my father was a Methodist minister, and Toledo, Ohio. Remember I said, why are we here? We're here because of the Brady Methodist Church that was on City Park, the others that was on Livernois, I think it was Livernois, wherever it was, and now the Brady Methodist Church that's here. So, we moved from Cleveland to Columbus, Ohio. And that's where all the action begins.
All right.
Lord have mercy, Mattie finished East High School in Columbus. And Mom and Dad sent her off to Philander Smith College, Little Rock, Arkansas.
All right.
While there, she met this guy named Edward Ballard.
All right.
Shortly after she was there, she was back home. And the next thing I know, Dad was performing a shotgun wedding in the living room. They got married, they shipped their butt off to Detroit. Sidewalk and halfway there. Some more adventures continued. As you may know, one of my favorite hobbies was camping. And every summer I would go camping. And one summer I was able to get vans from Ford Motor Company where my friend Ron Wong was there. And we got these vans, and we went out west to Yellowstone National Park. We drove through Chicago to Quad City, up through Kansas City, into Mount Rushmore, on to Cheyenne, Wyoming, and then to Yellowstone National Park. And why at Yellowstone National Park? We decided to go whitewater rapids. Mattie was in our canoe. So they gave her an outfit. She put this outfit on looking like a fireman. And the next thing I know, she had to put a bucket on top of her head. I said, Mattie, why you got that bucket on your head? And she replied, I don't want to mess up my do. Sidewalk and halfway there. Some more adventures continued. As you may know, one of my favorite hobbies was camping. And every summer I would go camping. And one summer I was able to get vans from Ford Motor Company where my friend Ron Wong was there. And we got these vans, and we went out west to Yellowstone National Park. We drove through Chicago to Quad City, up through Kansas City, into Mount Rushmore, on to Cheyenne, Wyoming, and then to Yellowstone National Park. And why Yellowstone National Park, we decided to go whitewater rapids. Mattie was in our canoe. So they gave her an outfit. She put this outfit on looking like a fireman. And the next thing I know, she had to put a bucket on top of her head. I said, Mattie, why you got that bucket on your head? And she replied, I don't want to mess up my do. And all of it, because we found out Mattie was scared of heights. So we started the whitewater rapids up in the mountains and ended up down in the canyon. And so she had to get back up to the top, which she was scared to do. So she accommodated a couple of my students they had on each side of her hands, walking her up like this all over the mountain. So we got Mattie to the top of the mountain, and we had a good old time. I remember once we also went camping in Fairfield, Glade, Kentucky. Again, Mr. Wong was long on this trip. So Mattie, as you may know, was a little bit overweight. And we got her on these horses, and Ryan and I was behind her. And Mattie was shifting weight from one side to the other. And Ryan and I was betting how long before she fell off. She didn't fall off, but when she got back to the stable and got off that horse, I think the horse is still running somewhere. You know, one of the last little things I want to tell you about my sister Mattie happened to my friend Dolores over there. We went camping up around Cleveland, Ohio, and Dolores and Eric was there, and we lost Eric a few weeks ago. But Dolores and Eric was there, and Chris Brown, and somebody playing the guitar, and we had a great old time. Mattie came to the campsite late, and somebody said, don't let her in, don't let her in. I think it was Dolores, might have been me. Anyway, we led her to the camp, and we had a good old time. We had campfires, and our friend had a guitar with him. We did what we like to do was sing. Mattie was my first accompanist. She played while I would sing. And that is some of the little insights of my sister Mattie. And now we're back at this place that we call Brady Methodist Church. I want Mattie to know that she's making that transition, has made that transition. I love her there. She's gone home. Grandma and Grandpa's there. Mom and Dad is there. Aunt Stella, Uncle B, Hezekiah, and Beatrice. They're all waiting on her.
Yes, come on.
And one day, I'm going to be with her.
All right.
But not yet.
All right.
Not quite yet.
Children.
What about that thing? You never done a budget in his life.